When a group of designers decided they wanted to use their skills to raise money for charity, they came up with the unusual idea of remixing an old song, making a promotional video and sending it out into cyberspace. The song selected was the 1980 hit Magic by Olivia Newton-John, and the charity chosen was the singer's Cancer and Wellness Centre in Melbourne. But not wanting to do things by halves, the designers, who call themselves Wacky, We're Australian Creative Collective Inc., decided to make the promotional video on a scale not seen before in Australia. For that, they enlisted a Sydney DJ whose unique skills in organising flash mobs came in handy for the one-day shoot involving 350 volunteer dancers. Lucy Carter reports.
A flash mob is when a group of people descend on a public place and do something unusual and then disappear again. It's become a little bit more creative as the years have gone on, so we've had pillow fights, massive water fights, water balloon fights as well. The music and dance element was introduced a few years ago, so people descend on an area, do a musical number and then disappear again.
Dan Murphy has been creating and organising flash mobs since 2009.
We did our first one on Bondi Beach about a year and a half ago, and I'd seen the one in Liverpool Street Station in London and wanted to do something like that over here that was uniquely Australian. So we've done a few here. We've done them at the Opera House, at the Rocks and down at Bondi Beach.
Last weekend, Dan Murphy and his army of flash mob volunteers were given a new challenge.
One more line of 10.
I've done most of the flash mobs except the Bondi Beach one.
It's something fun, it's different, it's not a party every day, you know what I mean? And it's just enjoying it. It's all
and
about
a great way to catch up with friends as well.
And lose weight.
Yeah, you do, yes.
When do you have the opportunity ever to do this?
And dance all afternoon.
Can everyone count music? Hands up if you can't count music. One person, great, you'll be up for that.
The challenge, to create and film a promotional music video for a charity single in just one afternoon using 350 amateur dancers.
I'm nervous now, actually, now that everyone else is coming.
And the whole idea is raising money for the Olivia Newton-John Cancer and Wellness Centre. And I know a lot of our team have been touched by cancer. I'm sure a lot of other people here have been as well. This centre is to not find a cure, but treat the body both holistically and medically. So the more money we can raise for it, the better for everybody. So that's kind of the warm, fuzzy bit of today.
And we're all about raising some funds.
The project was 2 years in the making and the brainchild of Wacky, a group of designers who wanted to donate their time and skills to raise money for charity.
We released the song on May 22nd and it's available for sale on iTunes with all of the proceeds going to the Olivia Newton-John Cancer and Wellness Centre. So it's easy enough for people to go onto iTunes and download the song for a small fee. It's $2.19. It's easy money. But we wanted to give it some legs and some light and to make it viral because ideally we want to launch this song overseas as well. So we're still negotiating all that. And of course her fan clubs are absolutely massive in the UK and in America, so they're hounding us going, when can we have the song? So Dan came up with the idea from his previous projects, his wonderful flash mobs, to doing a film clip that still had that feeling to it.
And we'll just make a nice visual on the outside.
Okay.
Very simple.
Yeah.
Basically, it's a homage to Busby Berkeley, and we're going to be doing things like huge overhead kaleidoscope patterns like this, which is basically really from the 1920s, 1930s. So we're going to try and make it hip again here in 2011.
In front of us, we've got about $30,000 worth of costumes. In actual fact, a little bit more than that. The first one is going to be this gold piece, which is all backless and very swooshy. And then we've got a silver one, which is all light and delicate, and this is sort of the big blowy, wavy sort of look, all made in about 30 metres of silk organza in the skirt, and it has this huge silk opera coat that goes with it, which is a bit of fun. And then lastly, for our goddess look, we have this massive silk glitter tulle skirt with a ever so slightly blinged up corset.
No, top hat's last. We won't do any hair changes or anything like that.
I've been involved with Kerry Stanley for a number of years through Fashions on the Field and Millinery Awards.
This is too busy sort of through here.
Right. My role is as the goddess at the centre of all the excitement. So, yeah, I'll be sort of spinning around and twirling and singing, or today my voice is a little off, so lip syncing. And, yeah, just basically being fabulous.
With the close-ups completed, the real work begins.
Can everyone do that, what I just did with this group? Turn, look for her. See the centre of the head? Yeah? Very good. It's like army.
Well, it's going to be like boot camp, that's all I can tell you. Lots of yelling and lots of pay attention to me or you're going to get fired.
1, 2, 3. Yeah.
We've got 5 setups. We've got 2 complicated ones. This is the most complicated. The next one we do is less complicated, but there's still a bit of moving. And then we have some static setups.
I've worked with large groups before. There's like 350 people today. So I'm a bit like the Hitler of dance, they like to call me.
2 hours in and it's starting to come together.
We're still setting up the first sequence, which is the most complicated one of the day. We wanted to do that first so everyone's still enthusiastic and excited about it. It's getting a big idea out of our heads and into the heads of 300 other people, which is making it a little bit tricky.
1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8.
Well, you know, it's people are paying attention, and if they don't pay attention, I wouldn't get anything done. And it's just great seeing people here for a great cause and then just all joining together as one. It's really quite wonderful.
5, 6 and 7, 8 and 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8 and 2, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Follow your leader. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Hands out front. 2, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8 and turn. 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8 and move.